All right, guys, welcome to our Monday. It's bench day. We're doing 85% for doubles day, and then we got some banded push-ups to finish off. Our warm-up's gonna start. We got 4 sets. We're working through some regular push-ups to start. We got an alternating dumbbell snatch. I love the dumbbell snatch because it's gonna get our lower back warmed up, a little bit of our core, and then as you rotate through, just got kind of a full range of the shoulder throughout. All right, and then we go into the V-up, which is just going to be kind of a total targeting core, which kind of pulls through a little bit of the lower chest and through our hip flexors. I like to do the back and the butt because we talk a lot on that bench. If we keep our feet down and we're able to squeeze our butt and engage, how important it is to actually think about using your legs when you guys go for a bench press. So we go through 4 sets. We're going to get into our percentage for our bench. We got 45. We got a warm percentage, right? 45, 55, 65, 75%. 85% is going to finish out. It's heavy doubles. We're going to be going through the next kind of 6 weeks. We're going to be building up to 90, 95, 100%, 102.5%, and 105% of your max. So the biggest thing I can ask with this, guys, is that you stay at your percentage. And if it doesn't go well, drop the weight. And then next week, you'll just take off from where that was, okay? And what I mean by that is if you guys go to do 85% today, you can't do it for double, but you can do your 80%. Next week, when we all go to 90%, you're going to go to 85%, if that makes sense, okay? So Skype, always keep that in mind. If you feel like you're not keeping up with the cycle, it's okay to step back a hair, still keeping up with the weekly percentage jumps, but maybe a lower percentage that's going to carry you through, okay? 85%, we're hitting doubles. Again, rest in between. We're focusing on the feet down, controlling the bar down, and punching up. Because of the amount of volume we've done, 2 reps should feel really freaking good, and even our warm-ups are going to feel really good this last week because of how many times we've been in this bar path over like the last 6-7 weeks, okay? Now we finish off the day, we got 100 banded push-ups for time, all right? And what this is going to be is a really good way to work on lockout for people, okay? What happens in benching and pressing and things is that we get down to the bottom of the bench, we go to press back up. This is our weakest position. It's mechanically our weakest position, okay? Because of the way the joints flex, it's so hard to get from here. Well, then usually you get here and you're able to lock it out, right? Because that's an advantageous or a strong position. We have the same in a squat. Usually we get stuck in the hole, and then as we stand up, okay, I got it. We usually don't fail once we kind of get past that 90-degree point, unless there's like a shift in position or something weird that happens, okay? But mechanically we don't fail, as long as we're in a good position, once we break out of that disadvantageous position, okay? On top of that, what happens is people get lazy, all right? They get lazy and they get used to the top positions being strong for them. And so what they'll do is they'll give a lot of effort and then, oh, I got it. And they just finish out the rep, okay? And that doesn't drive home that consistent force throughout the entire lift. So bands are really good for that. And what we're gonna do is 100 of them. We come on the ground, band goes on our shoulder. We're gonna start off again, 100 reps. So real quick from the top, kind of scaling. If you guys can at least do, let's say maybe at least 15 push-ups in a row, this might be something that you just do regular push-ups on. So just know that the bands are gonna fatigue you pretty dang good, okay? So hands on the band goes over our shoulder, and then from here it's just push-ups, okay? Nothing crazy, but what I want you guys focusing on is that when we get to here in the push-up, that we're accelerating as hard as we can to the finish. Now, on top of that, a lot of you guys cheat push-ups, okay? This is kind of a funny-ish thing. We always call it like the military push-up or what have you, but the lack of a lockout out of a lot of push-ups I see is one, a cause for concern because you guys are leaving the opportunity for full shoulder development and tricep development right off the table, or you're leaving it on the table, and you're not using it, you're not getting used to that. And so what I want you guys to do, there is a start position in the push-up and a finish. A finish is if you were resting, okay? So if I can kind of turn to the side here, if I'm coming up in my push-up and I come up top and I want to rest, my shoulder locks over top of my hand. A lot of times when people start repping out push-ups, their elbows will kick through, but their shoulders kind of stay here instead of here. So what you'll notice if you ever take video of yourself and you're doing it is you'll rest and you rest. Your rest position on top will look completely different than your rep position on top. So take that into consideration, work on that, okay? Again, this is why we've had such a change with the programming structure, the verbiage I've been using, because I think there's a lot of holes in the ideas that people get when they think about competitive fitness, okay? They're so worried on going fast. They're so worried on looking good, doing good, having a good score, whatever that may be, that they're leaving their self-growth just completely untouched. So with this, again, if you guys want healthy, strong shoulders, that last little bit of push-up is that delt, your lat, and your pec fully pulling through. We got some rotator cuff stabilization going on up top, and that push through is super big in order for you guys to get stronger and stronger and keep good, healthy shoulders, okay? It's just a little piece to put on there, something to kind of take note of. If you guys aren't sure if you do it, take video, okay? Take video, notice what you look at when you're repping versus maybe if you're locking out and resting, what those positions look like, okay? Have fun with it, guys. We got the warm-up. Bench is that heavy, 85% for 2, and then 100 push-ups. You're doing them as fast as you can. Good quality reps though, okay? Fast doesn't mean ugly. Fast means good and what a reasonable rep would look like and that rep range would take for a good time. Not, I'm gonna move like crap. I'm gonna cut some corners so I have a better time, okay? Always keep that in your head. If you wanna be better, this is what makes you better eventually. That's what's gonna surpass people who aren't doing it, obviously, okay? And that's kind of what we're all looking for, is that we're not just beating people, but we're beating people and doing it well as well, okay? So have fun with it, guys. Enjoy the arm day, and see you guys tomorrow, okay?